Smartick is an intelligent online program that teaches children mathematics and coding from the comfort of either their home or school. The program covers all aspects of mathematics and uses rewards. And here's a word that I came into contact for the very first time. They use gamification to incentivize learning. Smartick also includes a series of brain games focused on developing memory focus, logic, reasoning, and critical thinking skills. For more on the app, we're joined by Philip Von Ziegler from Smartick. A very good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Okay, so what is gamification? It's the first time I've ever seen that word.
Yeah, so gamification is essentially using some of the principles from game design in order to encourage learning. So gamification is using an incentive like creating an avatar and allowing that avatar to generate rewards, and then use those rewards as, again, an incentive for learning. Come back to complete the next session.
What is Smartick?
So Smartick is an online maths and coding program. We have an app that is optimized for a tablet as well as a iPad, and then it is perfectly functional on a desktop or laptop as well. On our website or by downloading the app, you can get full access to our complementary services, and it is primarily a maths and coding program. So in 15 minutes a day, kids can learn maths or learn their coding depending on the session that's presented to them. And as mentioned before, they're incentivized to do so because upon completion of their 15 minutes of maths, they enter this virtual world where they can take part in interactive tutorials, play a bunch of brain games, and further develop their studies in this safe, contained little virtual environment.
What is the cost of this program and the cost of actually having access to all of these wonderful things on the app?
So it depends on the number of students that you sign up and the length of your contract, obviously, but it ranges between 200 Rand a month to 400 Rand a month.
And I said in the intro that you can do this at school, you can do this at home. What is the role of the parents?
So we've created a really engaging parent-tutor-teacher login or dashboard. This allows parents to monitor the performance of their students. At the end of every session, a parent will receive an email with a breakdown report that shows exactly how the student performed in that session for the day. Furthermore, in this dashboard, a parent can go and review all past sessions. They can have a look at every single question, every single mistake that was made, how long the student took to complete that question, whether the mistake was corrected or not, and then they can help their children by going through some of the interactive tutorials we've created. For parents that are too busy, the beauty is Smartick is completely AI enabled, meaning that what we've done is to create a personalized learning environment for each student. So when a student starts their first session, they undergo an assessment, and the program will then take 20 to 50 data points from every single session in order to determine the next optimal session. What this allows for is for the student to learn in a very personalized way, taking into account that student's strengths and weaknesses without the need for an active parent or teacher to monitor and assist the student throughout.
How do you, because now the next question I was going to ask, how do you actually work it out in terms of what level you actually go into? But the app does that all for you. As soon as you start playing, it will know where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, and basically what level you're at when it comes to mathematics proficiency as well as coding.
Yeah, that's correct. So that first assessment session places a student on an academic level. It also breaks it down into the different sections and the different families within maths, and then identifies areas where the student needs assistance and where the student maybe is overperforming or again underperforming. When registering the student, we ask parents to input whether or not the student has any learning challenges. So again, another unique aspect to Smartick is that we cater for all learning challenges, from ADHD to Asperger's to dyscalculia and dyslexia, all the way to gifted learners. And the algorithm will adapt to that learner on an individual basis.
Philip, where did you guys get the content for the program? So like, what coding program are you following? What mathematics curriculum are you following? And up until what age?
So Smartick is designed for kids aged 4 to 14. We took inspiration from Japanese maths, Singapore bar maths, Dutch abacus maths, and worked together with a team of mathematicians and pedagogic and didactic experts in order to create what we believe is a global maths curriculum that focuses purely on the understanding of maths. And we've worked together with a couple of renowned education experts around the world, like Barbara Oakley, who's very well known in the US for selling one of the biggest online learning courses called Learning How to Learn. She's a huge Smartick proponent and helped us develop this unique curriculum. We are curriculum agnostic, meaning that it doesn't abide by a specific country's curriculum. It is more of a holistic global curriculum that takes inspiration from all the leading maths programs in the world. And as it comes to coding, what we've done is we haven't focused on a specific coding language, but what we teach are the fundamentals of coding so that when student leaves at 14, they're fully equipped to start learning any coding language.
That is absolutely incredible, and to have somebody like Barbara Oakley come on board who actually helps people understand how the brain learns, makes it easier to learn absolutely anything in the world. It's been very interesting chatting to you. Thank you very much, Philip Von Ziegler, chatting to us about his new application that they've put together, Smartick, which focuses on mathematics and coding. We thank you for your time here on Morning Live.